So this is just gonna be a quick video, I think, just to give you guys an update on the Miata. So basically, as some of you guys saw, I took out the engine in the Miata. Sabas helped me pull it out, and I'm pretty much resealing the whole engine. And I'm gonna swap out the subframe and the upper and lower control arms. They're destroyer die. It's a destroyer die kit. So let me just update you guys on some stuff that I did. So the harness was all beat up, so I reloomed the harness. As you can see, this harness as well here. Pretty much the stuff that is gonna be shown in the engine bay. And I got the heads resurfaced. Well, the head, I mean, the heads. I said heads because I just, not too long ago I did the Subi heads, and the Subi uses 2 heads. But yeah, I got the head resurfaced. It's looking pretty much new. And I took the block pretty much bare. Like, I took it apart, except the piston rings. So here, let me show you guys how the engine's looking like. I mean, except pretty much the piston assembly, like the piston rings, piston bearing. Here it is. I painted the block. I put new freeze plugs in. Resealed the oil pan. Cleaned the hell out of the oil pan. I changed out this plug here, filter, cleaned out the oil pressure sensor, put a new gasket on the water pump, put a new gasket on the oil pump. I put a new seal, front main seal, cleaned everything out. I put a new rear main seal, if you guys can see there, and I resealed this whole thing with the rear main seal, what is it called? That bracket thing that pretty much holds it in place. And cleaned out the pistons and flattened this out just with the Scotch-Brite pretty much. And it's pretty smooth. It looks stained, but if you feel it with your hand, you don't feel any divots or anything. So I think it's pretty good. Yeah, that kind of sums up what I've done so far in the Miata. So right now I'm actually lap the valves, and this is the part that I was dreading a lot. I'm not gonna film it because I don't think it's interesting for you guys, or maybe it is, but based on the interactions, it doesn't seem like it is. So, but yeah, pretty much I'm gonna put each valve in, and then put some of this valve grinding compound and lap all of them, like. And that shit for the Subi took me a long ass time. That's why I've been dreading this. But yeah, boys, so that's the update on this thing. Maybe next time I film something, the engine will be fully assembled and pretty much be ready to drop in, but I'll see. I also power washed the engine bay. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it was caked up near the tranny well there. And I was actually thinking about spray painting the engine bay, but then I was like, nah, that's too much effort for what I'm doing right now. It's just a boosted 1.6 Miata. Maybe if I build an engine like a 1.8, a forged 1.8, then yeah, I'll take the effort to paint it. But as is right now, because I'd have to take out all the reservoir, the harness, every freaking little thing to get a good spray in there. But that's just gonna delay me that much more, and I'm trying to take it to a few drift events this summer. So yeah, I actually took some time off work, like 3 days. I requested some personal time off just so I could work on this shit, so I don't get delayed even more, because I only work on it now recently like once a week or something for like half a day. So if you can imagine, half a day once a week, every freaking week is gonna take me a month, maybe more, to finish. So I asked for 3 days off of work, and hopefully I'm gonna try to grind this out and try to get as much as I can done in these 3 days. So maybe in 2 more weeks, I could just put this thing back on and start driving it again. I'm trying to slide it this summer with the boys. So let's see what happens. Hopefully this shit doesn't blow up though. Or actually, I wouldn't even care if it blew up this summer, cause if it does blow up this summer, I might just say fuck it and build a 1.8 forged and push like 400 to the wheel horsepower. That shit would be insane on a Miata, on any Miata. The power to weight ratio on that thing would be freaking crazy. So yeah, we'll see, boys. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.